Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Bookstory Time. Today, we're not just diving into a book summary because, honestly, sometimes I'm just not in the mood. Sound familiar? Think about your daily life for a second. How often do we put off important tasks, saying, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'm not feeling it today? We're experts at making excuses, aren't we? But what if we could kick excuses out of our lives? Imagine how smooth and easy things would be. That's exactly what today's audiobook summary is about. We're diving into No Excuses. The Power of Self-Discipline by Brian Tracy, a book that shows you how to eliminate excuses and harness self-discipline to transform every part of your life, whether it's your career, relationships, health, or finances. This book is like a $500 to $1,000 personal development course, but we're bringing it to you for free. So grab a notebook, listen closely, and get ready to take action. We've also included an action plan at the end of this video, just like a premium course, because knowledge without action is incomplete. This summary might be a bit longer, but every chapter is packed with life-changing insights. We'll cover success, responsibility, money, health, fitness, relationships, and more, all tied to self-discipline. If you're new to Bookstory Time, hit that subscribe button and like this video. Let's get started. Chapter 1: Self-Discipline and Success. Over 300 years ago, Aristotle said the ultimate goal of human life is to achieve happiness through success. Picture this. What does success look like to you? If your business, career, health, and finances were ideal, what would that look like? A popular saying goes, success is living the life you want. But here's the truth. We all know what it takes to succeed, yet something holds us back. That something is excuses and a lack of self-discipline. It's not that you don't know what to do. You lack the discipline to do it consistently. Did you know the top 20% of people in society hold 80% of the wealth? Your first goal should be to join that top 20%. Unfortunately, most people stop trying to improve after their first year on the job. But here's the kicker. Most millionaires and billionaires started with little to no money. Thomas Stanley, author of The Millionaire Next Door, interviewed 500 millionaires and surveyed 11,000 people over 50 years. He found that 85% of them didn't have elite education or extraordinary intelligence. They just worked harder than others. Success only happens when you stop taking the easy path and commit to disciplined, long-term hard work. Brian Tracy himself was once drowning in debt, spending his salary before the next paycheck. But a top salesman told him the secret. The top 20% earned 80% of the money. Tracy decided to join that elite group by mastering the law of cause and effect. If you want to achieve something, identify the skills needed and practice them relentlessly. During a seminar, a man approached Tracy, saying his programs worked for 3 years, making him a top salesman, but stopped working for the last 2. Tracy asked, "What did you do 2 years ago that you stopped doing?" The man realized he'd stopped learning and practicing. The lesson? To excel in any field, you must dedicate time to learning and refining skills, just like fitness. Stop working out, and you lose your shape. To stay sharp, you need to work on your skills every day, week, and month. Self-discipline turns you into a stronger, more determined person. To become a leader, you must do things you've never done before and commit to a higher level of discipline. Chapter 2: Self-Discipline and Character. Your character and self-discipline are deeply connected. Every time you choose the hard path and stick with it, you strengthen your character. But when you take shortcuts or compromise, you weaken it. Building a strong character requires discipline and willpower to resist temptations. Life is like a test, full of mental stress and distractions. Your mind often picks the easy path, not because it's right, but because it feels comfortable. Choosing the tough, right path over the easy one boosts your self-esteem and makes you feel better about yourself. It also earns you respect from others, drawing you closer to success. To build a great personality, you need 3 things: self-ideal, self-image, and self-esteem. Your self-ideal is the clarity about the person you want to become, admirable qualities you see in others and want to embody. Superior people are crystal clear about who they want to be and what they want to achieve, unlike weaker people who lack clarity and choose easy paths. Your self-image is how you see yourself: positive, honest, and confident. A strong self-image helps you act with conviction. Self-esteem is how much you like yourself, which grows by performing well and working on yourself consistently. Consistency is key. Steady effort builds confidence and self-esteem, while inconsistency tears them down. For long-term success, think long-term and avoid short-term temptations. When you falter, tell yourself, "This isn't me," and resolve the issue to improve your next step, helping you stay calm, clear, and focused. Blaming others keeps you small and helpless, but owning your life puts you in the driver's seat. This applies to money, too. You're responsible for earning, spending, and saving. Blaming others for financial struggles won't help. The more responsibility you accept, the more control you feel, reducing negative emotions and making you feel powerful. Chapter 4. Self-discipline and goals. Goals and self-discipline are like a bridge to success. A meaningful life requires clear goals. Only 3% of people have written goals and plans, yet they earn more than the other 97% combined. Why? Clear goals give you a track to follow, keeping you focused. A 2006 USA Today study found that people who wrote down their New Year's resolutions were 44% more likely to achieve them than those who didn't. Only 4% success rate. Writing goals creates a powerful force. Here's a 7-step method to achieve goals. 1. Decide exactly what you want. Be specific, e.g., I want to earn $100,000 this year. 2. Write it down. Unwritten goals are like wishes without power. 3. Set a deadline for your goal, breaking it into smaller milestones if needed. 4. List everything you need to do to achieve the goal, including obstacles. 5. Organize the list by priority and sequence. 6. Take immediate action. Ask for feedback from friends or mentors. 7. Do something every day to move toward your goal. Chapter 5. Self-discipline and personal excellence. You're your greatest asset, and your ability to grow is unlimited. Most people underestimate their potential, but earning power is like a muscle. Strengthen it with regular exercise or lose it by slacking. People who earn more than you aren't always smarter. They've just realized success comes from personal and professional growth. Every business or sales skill is learnable. Every top salesperson was once a beginner. Every millionaire was once broke. The key is deciding to act on new ideas, commit to learning, and practice consistently. Read for 30 minutes daily in your field, listen to audiobooks during commutes, and attend relevant courses or seminars. To stay in the top 20%, follow these 7 steps. 1. Wake up 2 hours before your first appointment. 2. Rewrite your goals daily. 3. Plan your day in advance. 4. Focus on one high-value task at a time. 5. Listen to knowledge-based content in your free time. 6. After every interaction, ask yourself, what did I do right? What could I do differently? 7. Treat every person like $1 million customer. Chapter 6. Self-discipline and courage. Fear is natural, but the difference between a brave person and a coward is action despite fear. The biggest fear is poverty or financial loss, which stops people from taking risks. Visualization is the antidote. Imagine yourself already possessing the qualities you want. When you face fears with action, they shrink, and your confidence grows. Great leaders have 2 qualities: a clear vision of where they want to go and the courage to act on it. Worry, fear's twin, wastes energy. Mark Twain said, "I've worried about many things, and most never happened." Studies show 99% of worries don't materialize. Practicing courage and discipline builds self-respect and confidence, freeing you from fear's grip. Chapter 7. Self-discipline and persistence. Persistence means staying disciplined despite setbacks. It's the primary reason for success, and lack of it is the main cause of failure. Forcing yourself to do what you need to do, even if you don't enjoy it, boosts self-esteem. Positivity is key. Avoid blaming others or making excuses. Focus on solutions and what can be done now. As football coach Vince Lombardi said, leaders aren't born, they're made through hard work. Persistence pays off most in your work life. Surveys of senior executives show the top quality they seek is the ability to set priorities and execute tasks quickly. Focus on your top 20% tasks, those contributing 80% of your value. Ask, if I could only do one task today, which would help my company most? Avoid low-value tasks and distractions like gossip. Use the mantra "back to work" to stay focused. Work harder, smarter, and longer than others to outpace competition. Chapter 8. self-discipline and leadership. Great leaders master self-discipline, willpower, and self-control. Leadership is learned through hard work, experience, and training. You progress through 4 levels, starting as an employee, becoming a supervisor, then a manager who delegates, and finally a leader who delivers results. Leadership requires controlling emotions and seizing opportunities, staying focused on high-value tasks. Chapter 9. Self-discipline and business. Business success starts with selling what people want at a price they'll accept, outpacing competitors. To survive, you must discipline yourself to match or exceed your competition, who wake up daily plotting to outdo you. Top business owners work 70 to 80 hours weekly in their early years, making tough decisions and staying disciplined to achieve long-term success. Chapter 10. Self-discipline and money. Financial struggles often stem from a lack of discipline and control. As kids, we spent pocket money on candy or toys. As adults, we're tempted to spend impulsively. The solution? Rewire your mindset with reframing. Open a financial freedom account for long-term savings. Deposit a percentage of your income. Start with 1%, then increase to 2% or more. Never spend this money until you're financially secure. Albert Einstein called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. Investing $100 monthly from age 21 to 65 at 7 to 10% returns could yield over $1 million, about $1.2 million in 2025 USD. List all debts, prioritize paying off high-interest ones, and set a goal for financial independence. Discipline and self-control are key to escaping debt and building wealth. Chapter 11. Self-discipline and time management. Time management determines your life's quality. You can't save time, but you can spend it differently. People claim career or family is their priority, yet waste hours on TV or games. Your actions reveal your true values. Before any time-consuming activity, ask, is this the best use of my time? Use the ABCD method. A. Tasks, high priority, serious consequences if undone. B. Tasks, important but less critical. C. Tasks, nice to do, no real impact. D. Tasks, delegate to others. E. Tasks, eliminate, unnecessary. Focus on tasks to maximize results. Habits form from repetition, so prioritize high-value tasks daily. Chapter 12. Self-discipline and problem-solving. You'll face countless problems, financial, personal, or professional. Most people get angry and blame others, wasting energy. Instead, stay calm and focus on solutions. A 7-step formula. 1. Define the problem clearly. 2. Ask, is this really a problem? Some issues, e.g., market downturns, are facts, not problems. 3. Identify other related problems. 4. Determine the problem's root cause to prevent recurrence. 5. List all possible solutions. 6. Choose the best solution. Any action is better than none. 7. Decide who will act and when. Your career and promotions depend on solving important problems. Focus on solutions, not blame. Chapter 13. Self-discipline and happiness. Happiness reflects your life's success. Practicing discipline, self-control, and positive qualities makes you feel in control and joyful. If your current situation doesn't align with your ideal, you'll feel disconnected. Happiness isn't a one-time goal, but a byproduct of meaningful activities like health, relationships, meaningful work, financial independence, and self-actualization, becoming your best self. Define what happiness means to you and what actions will get you there. Chapter 14. Self-discipline and personal health. Americans today live longer, healthier lives. Average life expectancy, 77.5 years in 2025. To join them, adopt 7 habits. 1. Focus on healthy eating over dieting. Try intermittent fasting and eat 3 hours before bed. 2. Eat light meals to stay energized, not sluggish. 3. Avoid snacking between meals to aid digestion. 4. Exercise 30 minutes daily or 200 minutes weekly. 5. Wear a seatbelt while driving. 6. Avoid smoking. It causes 32 diseases, including lung and heart issues. 7. Limit alcohol to 1 to 2 glasses of wine daily for digestion benefits. The 5 Ps for health: proper diet, exercise, rest, weight, and attitude. Discipline is crucial for physical fitness, boosting energy and confidence. Chapter 15. Self-discipline and physical fitness. Exercise requires discipline and willpower. Fitness experts recommend 200 to 300 minutes of weekly exercise, 30 to 60 minutes, 5 to 7 days. Morning workouts increase commitment. Exercise releases endorphins, making you feel happier and craving healthier foods, reducing desire for sweets or junk. Chapter 16. Self-discipline and marriage/relationships. Trust and respect are the foundation of strong relationships. Self-discipline means communicating openly and honestly without hidden agendas. Listening is key. Most people are poor listeners, distracted by other thoughts. 4 rules for effective relationships. 1. Listen without interruption, turning off distractions like TV or phones. 2. Pause before replying to process what's said. 3. Ask for clarification. What exactly do you mean? 4. Feedback their thoughts to show understanding. These rules build trust and strengthen bonds, applicable to both partners and children. Chapter 17. Self-discipline and children. Your treatment of children shapes their values, mirroring how your parents treated you. Time with kids is irreplaceable. Parents often regret not spending more. Be a role model. Disciplined behavior in tough moments teaches kids self-control. Teach honesty and compassion daily, as children learn by observing you. Forgiveness is critical. Letting go of negativity helps kids do the same, building their self-esteem and confidence. Chapter 18. Self-discipline and friendships. Half your happiness comes from strong relationships. People are hypersensitive to their value, so treat them as important. 7 ways to build friendships. 1. Accept people as they are. 2. Show appreciation. 3. Stay positive and agree with others. 4. Avoid arguments. 5. Never criticize or complain. 6. Hold positive feelings for others. 7. Listen attentively when they share problems. These actions boost others' self-esteem and yours, fostering meaningful connections. Chapter 19. Self-discipline and peace of mind. To reach your true potential, you need high-level discipline. Peace of mind is the ultimate measure of success and happiness. External success requires hard work and focus. Inner success demands positive qualities. Blaming others destroys peace. Accepting responsibility eliminates negativity. Let go of past hurts and stop justifying suffering. Discipline yourself to focus on solutions, not problems, to achieve inner calm. Action plan and conclusion. Self-discipline is the key to everything: success, health, wealth, relationships, and peace. To become truly successful, start disciplining yourself today. Here's your 24-hour challenge. Create a list with your name and date at the top. For each chapter, write 3 changes you'll make to become successful and disciplined. For example, from Chapter 1, I'll stop making excuses, avoid shortcuts, and focus on learning. Review the video to pick 3 points per chapter. Work on them for 1 month, then review your progress. Revise the list monthly for 6 months, and I guarantee you'll transform into a disciplined, successful person. Share your action plan in the comments to inspire others. For deeper insights, grab No Excuses by Brian Tracy. If you haven't subscribed to Bookstory Time, do it now. Like this video and comment below. We'll see you soon with more life-changing audiobook summaries. Thanks for listening.